Now, you can call this video bandwagon jumping, but most people who make this style of list seem to know nothing about Pokemon to begin with. For everyone out there, it's pronounced Gyarados.
Gyarados.
You could literally just Google this to not look like an idiot, but no, it's totally cool. You guys have millions of views, so you must put loads of effort into the videos, right? Most people just go, oh look, region-locked Pokemon. Well, I live in America, so Taurus is number 5, the other 3 are somewhere in between, and number 1 is all the legendary Pokemon. That makes sense, right?
I don't think anybody has caught him yet. Another very, very rare Pokemon in the game.
No. If you can't catch legendary Pokemon in the game, that doesn't make them rare, it makes them unobtainable. By this logic, Trubbish is the rarest Pokemon in that game. We're miles off getting up to his gen. Now, I'm not saying this is fact and couldn't change. Within a month's time, you could have groups of people farming Moltres outside of Comic-Con. But right now, they're not rare, they're impossible to get without hacking. Or if you hack, Ditto's still impossible to get, he just crashes the game. Here's a post by Redditor Rotom Guy. Now this is a good indication of Pokemon rarities, but it doesn't mean that each column is necessarily rarer than the last. The starter and Pikachu can all be hatched from 2-kilometer eggs, meaning they're going to be rarer to someone who sits in front of a computer all day, like myself, than they would to a marathon runner who's playing. Imagine the eggs they hatch. Might get into running. Farfetch'd, Kangaskhan and Tauros, despite being region-locked, are all hatched from 5-kilometer eggs, making them obtainable to anyone around the world, meaning that unresearched videos telling you to go hop on a jet to Japan are just incorrect. Mr. Mime is in this category, but he's hatched from a 10-kilometer egg, making him arguably rarer than these other ones, as you'd have to walk twice as far to get him. But I live in the UK, and I caught him outside of a Tesco 2 days ago, so I mean, define rarity. Another thing to note is it takes 400 candies to evolve a Magikarp into a Gyarados. That means catching at least 101 Magikarps, 100 to trade in, and 1 to evolve. The fossil Pokemon in Lapras do seem quite rare, but they can be found in 10-kilometer eggs as well. Basically what I'm getting at here is there is no blanket statement top 5 rarest Pokemon. Mew, Mewtwo, Ditto, and the birds aren't the rarest Pokemon in the game if no one has them. The region-locked exclusives can be about as obtainable as a Machop depending on how often you walk and where you walk to. To get down to it, if you take anything away from this video, it's that no Pokemon is less valuable than another. Except for Rattata, Pidgey, Zubat, Weedle, Caterpie, Drowsy, and Spearow. Fuck those guys. Thanks for watching. I do a more legit top 5 list every Friday that usually doesn't include a rant like this. So hey, if you think you'd enjoy that, hit that subscribe button, do me a favor. What's the rarest Pokemon you've caught? Leave it in the comments below, because, you have to leave a question on a video or else no one comments. It's just the rules these days.